Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, there was allegation of the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport being put up for sale. And the company available for that sale was Aljazeera Holding Company. After that, Kenyans threatened to lead massive protest from Nairobi CBD to Jomo Kenyatta International Airport to demand the asset back to Kenyans. With that move, then the government came out and they started now defending themselves about that issue. So things went silent later. Of course, it was during the Gen Z massive protest. But then the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, not Jomo Kenyatta, Kenya Airport Authority staff are now threatened the letter to lead a protest. Then it was postponed by 2 weeks. And now, today, the Kenya Airport Authority staff at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport are leading protest against the Aljazeera Holding Company takeover of Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. They have their own reason. There is a fear they have, which is actually pushing them to call for this protest. They are holding placards that reject Aljazeera Holding. So we are having a protest. Reason? The takeover of Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, and it is not alone. We've also heard of the other airport in this country being taken over by the same company. So all the airport in Kenya under Kenya Airport Authority will be taken over. So the protest is here to force the government or put more pressure on the government to stop that move of handing over JKIA and other airport to Aljazeera.
Piga hiyo. Kuna mwili nani? Mwili masko. Kuna mwili aende.
Now, when the issue of selling airport came out, Musalia Mudavadi, CS, in fact, it was the only CS who was serving because the rest was sent home. And back to you, you're the only CS standing. So as the CS for diaspora and all that, foreign affairs, he came out to respond to this. And his position was that Jomo Kenyatta International Airport is not available for sale. Now I brought in the issue of, it's a kind of leasing. You know what happened with the SGR, I think? It is not in our hands today. Chinese are the ones in charge of the SGR. They have their own staffs here. So, what they are talking about is that they want to partner with the private individuals so that they can come and do the needed renovation, upgrade of the airport to the current standard. So it is all about leasing agreement that they come, build up, use it for some time, then later give it back to the country. So still the issue of handing over JKIA to a private individuals is still there in as much it is not a sale.
Let me discount immediately that the airport Jomo Kenyatta Airport is not on sale. This is a public asset. It is a strategic asset. And if it was going to be sold, you can only do it after a full public process that Parliament endorses. So anybody who is giving the impression that the airport, Jomo Kenyatta Airport, has been sold is not being factual. It is not true. What we need to appreciate is that we will need to modernize our airport. And that means investment will have to take place at the airport. We need a new terminal. You remember there was a greenfield terminal, but it never took off. The contractual engagement had its challenges. There was litigation, it stalled, and the rest is history because it stalled in court. So what we know that is important is that going forward, the Kenya Airports Authority must look at its investment program very, very carefully, make sure that everything is transparent, so that during the expansion process of the second terminal, if it is under PPP arrangement, and that will let it be done properly, thoroughly, through the legal process, so that everybody knows what is going on. But I want to assure Kenyans that the Kenya Airports Authority is not up for sale.
There are serious reasons and fear why the employees of JKIA are on streets, and we want to look deeper into that. But just a quick request for those who are watching, and if you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, two things I want us to look into: the issue of involving the public, the loud silence of engagement between Aldan and the government of Kenya, then the fear of KAA staff. First thing first, public participation. JKIA is our crucial asset. It is a security key asset in this country. You know, that's where things comes in and get out. It is our main gate. Hata kwa gate yako nyumbani, the main gate. Kama ni kampuni ama boma tu, yenye wewe unajua uko na mali ndani unalinda. So unakwanga umeweka pale security. Either you have sourced from Kenya Police or a private security firm or an individual as a security guard. Your main gate, very, very important. Tuko na gate mbili, ya nyuma na ya mbele. Gate ya mbele ni our airport, international airport, where flights will land in from other countries and elsewhere across the world. Then tuko na the ocean, Indian Ocean, tuko Mombasa huko, tuko na Victoria Lake, watu wengine wakutoka pale wakuja hivi. Those are the key areas. That's hizi mpaka zingine ndogo ndogo. So imagine handing over airport to a private company, or you hand over the Mombasa port to be in charge of a private person. You know what it means. But then, without public participation, you hand over such a key, or you start engagement with an individual to take over such a property without the knowledge of Kenyans. Ushuru wa Kenya ndio umejenga Jomo Kenyatta International Airport and all Kenya airport authorities in this country. Uchumi wa Kenya ndio umejenga. How do you handle such without involving people? They did not involve people in this. Then come to the issue of single sourcing. When was the announcement made that JKIA or Kenya Port Authority is set to be privatized so that the available people will make their bidding? Kufanya bidding. Haikufanya. Besides that, how do you go ahead and just choose one company, single sourcing? So about tu kuwa na several people coming in to put up their bid so that you make a decision from the many. Why focus on one individual? The reason behind that, we don't know. But then, from there you can start questioning, why a single person na sio wengine? Kuna kitu wanaficha. So with this one, Kenyans were still convinced that kuna kitu mahali wanaficha. In as much Mudavadi is telling us that it is not for sale, they just want to privatize for some time, or if it is leasing on that. But still, you did not involve public. You've done it silently. There was no competition, so that the best bidder will be taken. Nani mwenye haya maneno? Who is the biggest beneficiary? The loud silence inatufanya tukua na uoga na tuuliza maswali. That one aside. Now, as you hand over Kenya Airport Authority to Aldan Holding Company, the staff are protesting because there is fear of losing their jobs. They might lose their jobs. Wakifanya kazi, wanafanya kazi kama wameandikwa na serikali ya Kenya, sababu hii ni a public property. They are safe. Procedure ya kuwafuta ni ndefu. Huwezi wafuta tu. Lakini ukileta huyu mwingine atawafuta tu, aanza kuandika watu upya. Kuna uwezekano wa aina hiyo. Now that you've been employed as in a private company, you go with their terms. Kukufuta ni rahisi. Look at that. They fear that. They might be taken as outsourced staffs. Look at that. Na pia hawa waende watakuja na staff wao pia waweke pale. So they are going to compete. Top positions hazitakuwa za wa Kenya, zitakuwa za Wahindi, sababu biashara sasa ni yao. Hapo ndo tumefika. So they fear. Kulikuwa na mambo ya power blackout. Ikakuja hapa na mambo mengine. Ilikuwa ni kutayarisha ndio wafanye haya mambo yenye wanafanya, to have a single sourcing person now to take over JKIA, ama kulikuwa namna gani? Maswali mengi tu. Tuko hapo. So because of this, Kenyans are out protesting. So we are in a government where we will have protest after protest, protest after protest. I don't know when Ruto will sit down and work. I don't know when we will have peace. Kenya, when Kenyans see William Ruto, they see a problem. There's someone who wants to take advantage of them and all that. Exploitation. You know, in every engagement Ruto will have on any project, it's all about the benefit it will have. And it comes out with so many questions. Serikali ya maandamano, day in, day out. Hapo ndo tulipo.